Whether it's investment, your career choices, or anything you want to do in your life, I think one rule doesn't change, that risk and reward are always in proportion. If you are trying to invest somewhere where the risk is high, the return is high as well. At the same time, the chances are high that you will lose because the risk is high, right? Especially with career, we are so afraid of taking risk because we think we don't have enough to lose, but we have more to lose in terms of choosing a career. What I mean by that is, if you want to do something different, you can do something different, try it out. If it doesn't work, what are you going to waste? You are going to waste maybe 6 months, a year, 2 years. But what if you win? If you win, you will win rest of your life doing something which you really want to do. But just like any risk reward scenario, you need to weigh the consequences as well, right? If the risk is not worth it, or if the risk is not calculated risk, and if you're doing something very blindly, then yeah, it is risky. I don't recommend anybody to change their career just blindly unless they have enough savings, they have enough investment where they can play that game a little bit carelessly, and that's completely fine. But if you are not somebody who is able to take that kind of risk in your life right now, it doesn't mean you cannot take any risk, right? I'll give you a couple of scenarios. Some people are doing, let's say, one job. They want to do something else, but they don't want to quit their job because it's risky, right? You can reduce that risk by doing it in the evening, doing it during the weekend, or trying something where you are creating a resume and applying for the job. If you don't get a job, that's fine. But if you get a job, you get to try something which you really want to do. What is the risk? The risk is you're risking a couple of hours of your time. You're risking not being the best at what you're actually doing right now, but you don't want to do that anyway, right? I think those risks are okay risk which you can take. You're not risking your financial situation, you're not risking your stability in your life. If you are thinking about changing career, be realistic with it. What's the worst gonna happen? And the worst is not as bad as you think. Take a pen and paper, write down what's the worst thing could have happened, and be honest with yourself. Can I come back from that point? And if you can, try different things. Life is worth living doing what you really want to do and what you really enjoy. It's not about having $100,000, $200,000 more at the end of 10 years. It's about what you do when you wake up till go to bed, how you are living your life, how you are living your every day. That what matters. If you are doing a job where you are getting a lot of money and you are enjoying once a year vacation very lavishly, you are going to use that for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maximum a month, right? I would rather pick something which I'm enjoying 11 months out of year, right? So take risk with your career, calculative risk, but make sure that the reward is very proportion to risk. If you're taking less risk, the reward can be less, and then you can scale it from there. And if you take high risk, the chances are you will get high reward. Do your own calculation, and if you don't know how to do it, message me, we can talk on the call.